56 Faircastle. We're going to call this update 11. I think we were on 10 last time. So we'll call this number 11. So brick, not on yet. I'm assuming that it's something to do with the weather. However, we've made some steps inside. So we're going to start inside. When I walked in, I said, hey, not much is going on in here. This looks the same as the last time I was here. And then I realized as I talked to myself, because I do that frequently, my voice isn't echoing. That's because we've got insulation. That's that thick bat insulation. It's why our houses are so quiet inside and really, really energy efficient. So the guys have been working on that and then getting your pest control system in. So that little green line there that runs through the framing is the line that disperses the product. And then the blue line is the delivery line. And those are run all through the house. In the wet areas, you can see it completely surrounds the shower stall through the framing. And then they run it, actually they have run it, pop outside again real quick, all the way around the exterior of the house. So that green delivery line, or the execution line, whatever you want to call it, the line that sprays, is literally all the way around the exterior of the home. So you couple that with what we've got inside, and that makes up your TX pest control system. You can see the lines here. This is basically behind where your washing machine is going to go. And then again, that blue line is going to be your delivery line. Green line is your product disbursement. I'm going to find the right term for that before we end this video. So it looks like they still have some to do. I can see the lines up top, right about there. Those are the transfer lines running from the side of the house where the panel is all the way over to the wall over here. So I'm assuming that right side of the house is done. Looks like they're still working maybe on, no, I see them both bathrooms. So you got both bathrooms, laundry, and kitchen. We're looking like we're in good shape. Outstanding. Okay. So anyway, back to the insulation. You notice my voice is not echoing. So we've got our insulation in place. Mostly. You can see it up top there. And then obviously the exterior walls. Everything is all packed in. We've got your corners filled with the foam, and they'll trim that to make sure it's pretty and your drywall goes on straight. But starting to feel like a home in here a little bit, just because the no echo, no noise. And again, you can see those green lines. That's going to be on your vanity on this side. We have one vanity on this side. And like I showed you before, we've got them all the way around the base of the shower stall and back behind the commode. So overall, I'm pretty pleased with what I'm seeing. Insulation looks good. And I know we're probably going to make it over here later today anyway, but I figured I was doing videos this morning, pop over and take a look, see what we got going on. We'll do a quick video for the folks that are not here. So guest bath number 2, guest bed. The insulation is looking great. And this is like the main hub for all those delivery lines for the pest control system, because that panel is going to be right on the other side of this wall. So looks like all the AC ductwork is complete 100%. The insulation really makes a difference. So let's take a cruise outside and look and see what we got going on. I think that brick color is going to look awesome next to the black roof. Got your outside spigot and your water softener loop. When they do this, they run your water shutoff is going to be right here for the house. They run it in a loop outside of the drywall. So if you ever wanted to add a water softener or have an issue, you don't have to dig up your wall to get to your water shutoff or to extend the pipes to add a water softener. This is where your hot water heater is going to go. Everything is insulated, looking good. There's your pest control lines next to that quick tie. Okay, we're on the garage side. We'll start on the garage side. So electric looks like it's coming along. Eventually they will tie these into the pole. Florida Power and Light will come out and do that. That's power lines for your AC. All of the AC lines that go into the house, and this is going to be your hub for your pest control system. So you'll have that little brown egg-shaped panel right there on the side of your house. Everything is looking good. Insulation, and the baffles are in. And what do we have here? Looks like somebody came here this morning before I did. That's good news. The deer is still cruising through. Like just one this morning. And definitely came from over in the neighbor's yard, likely trying to get at those plants and munch on some plants, or back in that field back there, that vacant lot, munching on something in that yard, if I had to guess, but definitely returning back over here. Job site is a mess, which I don't get. Gotta get the super to get on the subcontractors to clean their crap up. But overall, pretty pleased with the way things are going. I was a little bit let down when I first walked in and didn't see an immediate change in the last time I looked, but then I realized the pest control is in, all the electric is tied up, the insulation. So we're looking like we're in really good shape. And again, you can see that green pest control line runs all the way around. They even did a cute little loop-de-loop around your hose spigot on this side of the house. So next step is going to be that lath that goes on the side of the home, and then your brick. Obviously, we're going to keep chugging inside. Now that that insulation is done on the exterior walls, they should be able to get to some drywall pretty quickly here. All right, y'all. Any questions, issues, needs, wants, concerns? Holler at your boy. You know how to get me. 56 Faircastle. Looking good.